Hello future millionaire, today I'm making a very special video. You're gonna follow my journey into a new investment. I'm investigating a brand new investment and it all starts here right now. What you see here is the new Jaguar I-Pace and this is full electric. Let me just show you. Courtesy of Bruce Linton Jaguar Land Rover here on the Gold Coast. I get a car for the next night. So I have about 12 hours, I reckon, with the car. This car is in high demand, so they have a lot of people waiting in line to test the car. I'm very happy that they were able to let me have it overnight, so I can test all the charging abilities. This is a beautifully designed car, and it is phenomenal. I've been following this car since they officially launched the first previews a year ago. In fact, I believe I was one of the first person came into the dealership to ask about putting down a deposit for the car. Unfortunately, there were not enough information, so let me see. I need to bring some out. Because my hand was on it. I just want to double check. Yeah, there's the charging cable. Wonderful. They do have the charging cables this time. Okay, the mission is to test as many charging stations as I can to figure out if this car is suitable for my daily usage. Let's go in, take a look. Oh, look at that, they have 100% charge. Estimated range is 379 kilometers. We're gonna find out if this is true or not true. Because electric cars depends on your driving style and where you drive, the temperature and everything else. The range is very different. Oh wow, that's very loud. Okay, let's see. Let me go. I read a bit about the car, plus I watched a few videos. So what I'm trying to do is to disable a few things I don't want to have. And see, software update. Look at that. So that right away you know this thing can be general. Oh, where is it? Okay, that didn't work. Go back. What you're observing is me for the first time interacting properly with the car. And what I'm trying to do is get rid of the sound. This special sound they have. I think it's here somewhere. Active sound design. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it's already on COM, so someone else also does not want that. Okay, so it does not have that. That's great. And let me see what else I need to. Oh yeah, regen, the regen part. Let me see where the regen is. Where do I activate regen? Oh, this is a new software version. This is different than the one I tested on the other car. Slightly different. Where do I set the regen? There. Creep, I wanted it on. I want when it's, should I do it on or off? No, I want it off. If you do creep off, then the car can brake all the way to a standstill, which is what I like. Similar to the BMW i3, but the i3's regen is very, very strong. Select regen, braking level high. Yep, high, and vehicle creep off. But once you have the vehicle creep off, the car will fall backwards if you are on the hill. Otherwise, you will be able to hold it. Okay. Well, let me just quickly try. I only have half a day, basically. I need to make the most out of it. Let me just quickly show the fans here. Fancy stuff here. Pull. Oh, did not notice there's no one there. Is it? Cooling seats. Cool. Yeah, nice. And circulating. Does it have the ionizer? Some of them have an ionizer in it. This one does not have it. There, air purity. I. Okay, no, that's not the ionizer. There's one additional ionizer function for this. That's not in here. Okay, that looks good. Now I need to adjust mirrors. Seating first. Steering wheel and seating. The only thing that is not luxurious about this car is the steering wheel adjustment is manual. I think it's to save weight. It's already the maximum out. I like it when it's a bit lower. Okay, that's good. This is the only thing that's manual. The rest should be all automatic. It comes with the surround sound system. That's the high-end surround sound. The seats are the high-level seats. Very nice. And phone. There should be wireless charging here somewhere. Does it work? Maybe it works this way. Is this wireless charging? I have a case on it, so it might not work. No, I'll just leave it there. It's not too bad, just nice for navigation actually. Okay, I'll continue the video later. But look at this. Yeah, big things. Alright, continue later. This is the first test I'm doing. I'm back from the dealership to the Royal Pines Resort. They have 2 Tesla chargers here, and I'm testing currently the first one. You can see over there. Yeah, when the light goes like that, goes downwards, means it's charging the car. Super easy, because the car is it's basic 100%. I drove literally just 5k, and that means the last bit of battery usually is very hard to charge. The voltage of the existing battery is already very high, and normally the last 5% are much slower than the first 90%. Let's say the first 80% are super fast, then the 80 to 90 usually slows down significantly, and then from 90 to 100 is super slow. So if you drive on daily basis, I wouldn't even go beyond 90. And here you can see for the little bit driving left, it takes 29 minutes to charge, which means the charge you're taking on is very small, but it works. That's good. Completely expected. Expected range is 339. My driving style is called dynamic. The polite way to say driving fast. So yeah, this is the mileage where I start the journey of the day, and they switch off for energy preservation reason. Alright, we're at the stop number 1. So I used up 12%. Now it's at 88%. Range 291. This is the only fast charger, public fast charger for anybody to use here in Queensland, and they have 4 different charging possibilities. 2 are type 2, 1 is CHAdeMO, and the last one is DC fast charging, CCS fast charging. Yeah, so we're gonna find out how this thing goes. We'll see. Okay, that cable definitely cannot do the job. That would be too slow. I'll be here forever. 311. So you have just witnessed how long 1 kilometer takes. Alright, let's try the fast charger. Let me just show you how the charging cable look like. So this is very simple. Press this button, you activate the flap, then I can open up the flap, plugging one side in, and the other side goes here into the car and plug it in. Pretty simple. Let's say I want to stop the charging, you cannot just pull out because it's locked. You just take the key and press unlock. Then it's out. All you have to do is press unlock. Stop it. That's it. And don't forget to close the thing, the flap. And I think this is really just for emergency charging. I wouldn't really want to use this kind of charging. Alright. Trunk key. Open up. And neatly disappeared. I wonder if I can put it in the front. It would be much easier to just put it in the front. Maybe I should put this in the front. Let me see. Front is open. Just press a latch. Oh yeah. Oh, it's quite heavy. Maybe I can put a cable in here. Let's see if it works. Much easier to open a small one. Also, most charging is happening in the front. The charging port itself is in the front, so it's only logical this should be in the front. See? Easy. Only one. I think this is really meant for cable anyway. Yep. Nicely sealed. There's weather sealing. That means it will not get wet, unlike the BMW i3 ones. Double latch. And it's powered. Okay, I'm at interesting location. This one is called Brunswick River Inn. It's one of the first Tesla chargers on the map. You can see I have 68% left. Current range 224. 9 hours 29 minutes time remaining. So if someone come here, stay overnight, he will go away with a 40% charge at least for one night. So just to show this is really a Tesla charger and there's no tricks here. There, it's a long cable. As long as this light goes up and down, means it works. So if you buy an iPace, you can use a Tesla charger here. This place is called Brunswick River Inn. There it goes. Alright, let's see, unplug it. It will not stay in here, just testing only. Press and unplug. Alright, I'm at Macarthur Castle. This charger is faster. 7 hours 26 minutes. I'm at 56%. So this actual charger has a different amperage. Yeah, different Tesla charger has a different speed. And this one is faster than the last one I went to. 180 k's. And I'll give you a tour of the place here. A lot of place people like to come to eat and play. You see, Tesla charger. The only problem is due to the location of the charging port. This is the only way I can charge the car. Every other way the cable is too short. I'm supposed to park the car this way in, but cable is too short, so this is the only way. Nevertheless, it works. Yeah, it does work. Thank you, Tesla, for being the pioneer. I'm a proud shareholder of the company, and they're doing very well here. And in this place, they have solar panels and 2 charge points. Means actually with the adapter, you can also charge the same car. This one here. So in theory, there's 3 charging ports for this, for that particular car. And over there is the supercharging station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. Yep. So it definitely works. I don't know if this will block the people's way. I don't think so. People can still drive around. Yeah, they can still do it. Yeah, this is unfortunately the only way to charge the car. Yeah, it's good. It works. Alright, we're here at a different station again. This place is called Byram Day Surgery. They're famous for being a fast charger for Tesla drivers. It looks like the speed here, 6 hours 30 minutes for the half charge, 50%. I'm down to 52%. So for 50% charge, 6.5 hours. Full charge, 12 to 13 hours. Sounds doesn't sound that fast. Okay, but at least it's possible. However, be aware that this car cannot use the charger after 7:30. Simply the cable is not long enough. I tried every single possible way to park the car from outside. It doesn't matter how I try to park the car outside, it doesn't work. Because if I park the correct way, then they basically block the traffic on the other side, on the roadside. So this is the only way you can charge the car if you drive a Jaguar. That's just long enough for it. Yep. And the car fits into the park lot too. Okay, shuts at 7:30. Once it's shut, you can't get out, so you can't charge the car after that. As the emergency charging station, this is very good. Doctor parking only. So these two lots belongs to the doctor, or maybe the whole building belongs to the doctor. That would be my guess. Yeah, thank you, doctor. Don't know who you are. Leave a comment if you watch this video. Well, there's a good news and bad news. Good news is at the Byram, the chargers are perfectly positioned. Very good for this car. Very easy to charge. Unfortunately, the bad news is this is a very slow charger. So for 46% left, and to top it up, it takes 14 hours. Oh, okay, I can understand what they're doing here. You want your guests to stay, of course. Yeah, okay, I understand that. But why not? If you stay here overnight, you get plenty of charge. Who needs 300 kilometers on a holiday? Definitely not necessary. And also, the second position is also easy to use. You just have to park the car here on this side, and it will be able to charge this. So the length of the cable is just nice. Okay, the second charger is also working, and the position is very nice. So the first car, as long as it doesn't, yeah, it should be able. Okay. Let's see how. There's plenty of space here on this side. Yeah. Same. 14 hours. So both chargers are set in the exactly same speed. I have to go home to do some calculations, see how fast or how slow this charging is. Okay, so the second one's 14 hours. Means full charge takes 28 hours at this spot. Okay. Bearable. Alright, I'm here in the middle of Byron Bay, and here's the first surprise of the day. So far everything gone very smoothly. I originally thought I don't need this fast charger because I have half a range left, 150 kilometers. However, the charging station at the Byron is so slow. Even if I have it there, it's gonna be so slow that I can only make it back to Gold Coast. Without charging, I can make it back easily to Gold Coast, but I want to make it back to Brisbane, not Gold Coast. So I'm trying here. However, the cable is not the same. This is type 1 DC charging. Look, this section, type 1. This is type 2, the modern ones. Yeah, without adapter, I can't do that. Of course, I didn't bring any adapter because I don't have a car yet. Therefore, 50 kilowatt hour charging not available. I could have just, if I had an adapter, plugged it in. 1 hour later, after food, almost full tank again. The petrol waste of saying, okay, alternative then. No charging here. Okay, another surprise of the day. I tried to ask permission to charge the car inside this hotel because they are listed as the nearest charging station next to the public library ones. Yeah, unfortunately got declined even for 5 minutes. They said for security reasons. I can understand that, it's not their fault. So that means if you drive an electric car and you don't stay with them, this charging station is off limit. Alright, this one is called Beach Suits at Byron, I think it's called, opposite of the surf club. Okay, don't come here if you just want to charge and eat maybe. If you don't stay overnight and go into the basement, you are not welcome. Okay, now finally getting some decent charge. This is the DC charging. I believe it's 50 kilowatt hour charging speed. As you can see here, 1 hour 34 minutes until it's full. I'm actually currently at 22%. When I came in, I was at 20%. In the last 1 minute, it went up already 2%, which is pretty cool. Let's see how fast does it add kilometers. This is 69, 70. Fast charging, that's really that matters. DC current fast charging. This car, I think in theory, with software update, it can go all the way to 125 kilowatt hour charging. Currently in the Europe, when they test the car, they can do 82, 83, software limited. I think hardware is limited to 125 or even 150, I'm not sure. But they can do the update, so it's not bad. Imagine from 50 up to 100, that's twice the speed, which means fully charged will take only 40 minutes instead of 1 hour 30. Let's see how it looks like from outside. They definitely have to improve the design of the charging station. The cable is too short. So if I have parked the car on the other slot, the cable wouldn't be long enough to plug in, basically. And at this moment, literally speaking, I'm taking up the lot for 2 cars. And in the short term, it's alright. Right now, nobody's here. But in the long term, this is not sustainable. They have to design the charging stations a bit smarter. Either longer cable or something else has to be done. I don't know. I'm not an expert. However, the station is easy to use. Don't need any cards. Just plug in and good to go. So now it's 24%. 4 minutes been charged. I came here with 20%. Wow, so fast. 3.4 kilowatts already. With my e-tron at those shopping center stations, to get 3.5 kilowatts at the wait, God knows how many hours. I wish I have fast charging on the e-tron. Yeah, once you have fast charging everywhere, range really doesn't matter. Even your car have only 200 kilometer range, who cares? Because you can fill it up so fast. So the range anxiety should be completely eliminated once everywhere we have those charging stations. As simple as that. Yeah, fast charger is the key. If every electric car is equipped with 150 kilowatt hour charging and every parking lot has one of those, then there's really not range anxiety anymore. Because even you just go, 5 minutes is barely enough to don't go to toilet, basically. You have to walk over, wash your hand and all this. So this basically solve all your problems. Yeah. Fast charging is the way to go. Here's an interesting surprise. The speed is pretty fast. 22 minutes in, I went to the supermarket nearby to try to get some food, but the gas station supermarket is so bad. I can only drink coconut water, so nothing for me to eat. I had to go to a restaurant to eat or some other place. And 23 minutes in, almost 50% achieved. I started with 20%, so they got 30% charge in only 23 minutes. That's 70.6 kilowatt. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So 50 kilowatt hour DC charging, right? That's really quite impressive. Yeah. Let me see how much range I have. Do I have enough range to get to Brisbane? If I can, then I go Brisbane 159, 160. So 160 kilometer range. Should be able to make it to Brisbane. But I have to eat first. It's too far. It's about 1 hour, 20 minutes driving. Hard work paid off. Finally found a charger that does not work. This is one of the later installation as I'm aware of. This charger is actually not too far away from my place. And the sign looks different. Normally the sign is a T. Now the sign is the same as the destination charging symbol. Could be this is one of the network ones. I don't know. Let's look at the detail. So this is a non-working charger. That means going forward, all the younger chargers, newer chargers will not work. Let me just show you how it looks like when it's not working. Yeah. Let's see. When it's not working, you just say initializing. There. It just says initializing, nothing else happens. So this charger wouldn't work with non-Tesla cars. Either this is networked or they coded in a way that it will only work with Tesla. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, at least I know this one does not work as Stockland. However, that one will work with this car. But I don't have the adapter. Need the adapter from type 1 to type 2. Alright. So here we are at the Byron Bay Marina. Finally something is working. Percentage 35, 112 kilometer, 8 hours. That means it's a pretty fast charger. So anyone who has a car here can stay overnight. However, the cable is very short. Very, very short. Yeah, the older Tesla chargers all work. I think it's the latest one we disabled it for other people to use. So this is the only way you can charge it. Here's a small detail. Look at that. Jaguar lighting coming down from the LED light. Nice. Very useful in the dark areas. Yep. Driven around for another 2 hours in the city. Now I'm down to 99 kilometers. That's 31%. That means 300, minimum 300 kilometers is the range. It's fantastic. That's more than I expected actually, because my driving style is really energy intensive. Let's just say it that way. Now finally, time to eat something. I have not eaten anything since 12 o'clock. I've been driving for non-stop for 9 hours. 9 hours and I still have 100 kilometers left. I don't think I have range anxiety whatsoever.